Deputy Speaker.
I call the member for Wiradjuri.
The Harold Walker Jetty at Dunwich is an iconic landmark on North Stradbroke Island, Minjerribah. Built in 1987, it has provided many lifelong memories for locals and visitors alike, being used for fishing, boating and to support sea rescue. Last year I was contacted by the family of Harold Walker and concerned community members who had been told that the government planned to demolish the jetty. The government did not properly consult the community before making this decision. They blamed the local council for deterioration of the jetty and said it was the council's problem. The council, Dunwich residents and wider Stradey community rejected the government's blame shifting. A community campaign to make the government listen then started. A key figure in the community fight back to save the Harold Walker Jetty from demolition by the Palaszczuk Labor government was the late Mr Walker's son, Simon. Simon contacted me concerned that if the jetty went, his father's legacy might be forgotten. Harold Walker contributed much to the island community as the owner and operator of the Dunwich ferry service for over 20 years, serving not only locals but tourists and guests who made lifelong memories on Stradey. Madam Deputy Speaker, I'm prouder than ever to represent Stradey after seeing the community rally to save what matters to them. Residents gathered signatures on a petition, which I then presented to Parliament, wrote letters and supported Simon's call to restore, not demolish. In January we saw a peaceful protest where school students, children and families gathered to share what the jetty meant to them. The Transport Minister finally relented under the weight of the community pressure and agreed to restore the jetty, with $750,000 being allocated to the restoration. However, two issues remain. One, will $750,000 be enough? Simon Walker recently called me to thank me for my support, and I put that on record today, but to also voice concern about what the replacement jetty might look like and if the funding is sufficient. Some believe that this amount is inadequate for the kind of structure that will do justice to both Harold Walker's memory and the community's needs. The question is, will the replacement jetty be like for like, the same size with the same capacity for use? Will it allow for fishing, boating and sea rescue capacity as it has in years past? Or will it be just a smaller fishing platform only? Simon and family members and the Stradey community would like to hear from the Minister on those matters. And secondly, the Dunwich Gympie Master Plan. The government's secret master plan must be made public as soon as possible, and it must allow for proper community consultation. It needs to show how the jetty will be integrated into the plans for the Dunwich Harbour. In conclusion, the Save the Jetty campaign shows that Stradey people power does sometimes make bad governments listen and change their decision. Hopefully there is more listening to come from a government that until recently has been stone deaf to the needs of the residents of North Stradbroke Island, Minjerribah.
Speaker, I call the member for Ipswich.